Pretty Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is so beautiful. Okay, this is the Ohiopyle River. Ohiopyle. Ohiopyle. I don't know how to say it, but it was so refreshing to go there. Like, man, I got there and I was acting like I ain't never seen no river before. Like, it was amazing. It was exactly what I needed because I was getting really like tired and bored of like the places I was at, and I really wanted to get back into nature, and I really wanted to go for a swim. It was like summer at this time. Like, I was disgusting. Like, I don't have a shower in my car. I don't really get hotels and Airbnbs all that often, so like I'm just stinky. Like, I have shower wipes, but fucking doesn't do much. So I mostly just bathe in waterfalls and just like scrub myself down. I don't use soap because it's not good for the environment. But yeah, I usually do my laundry in the river, a clean river or a clean waterfall, and I also do take my showers or bathe in it. There was like no reception there, but it was so fun and so nice. There's people whitewater rafting. I took like a little hike to one of the waterfalls. I think it was called Cucumber Falls. This place is like so nice that I even got a bumper sticker of this place because I liked it so much. Even though it is really touristy and there's like a lot of families, it's busy, it's very catered to the tourists. And then there's like this little like natural water slide area too. It's definitely like a family place where people like bring their families for the summer, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. This is where I will be sleeping tonight. Oh, you can't even see shit. Man, I even got a bumper sticker of that place, and then I found this place to go meditate at the following day. So for lunch, I'm gonna have this little rice thing. I've made one of these before. I got it from Daiso in California. I've made one of these before, so it's pretty simple. You just open it and remove the packet, and then I just boiled water with my water boiler. I'm just gonna pour it. I'm supposed to make like a triangle with the bag. Like, it's up to the red line. And then pretty sure you seal it and you're supposed to shake it, I think. It's kind of hot though. Hot! I feel like that's shaken enough. And then you make the little triangle with triangle. And then I'm gonna go do a really short hike, and then it should be done by the time I get back. Okay, this hike ended up not being so short. I mean, it was short. The distance was short, but I just spent a lot of time at this waterfall because I was not expecting it to be so clean and beautiful and pristine, and it wasn't that hot that day, but man, I just knew I had to get in the water. It was so tucked away, and like it's a dam, so I wasn't expecting it to be all clean and beautiful, but it was pretty damn awesome. And then I was all wet and I had to go back. But then I was like, oh, let me go somewhere else. And I found this beautiful, like, campsite. They had showers too. I mean, I didn't like really need to shower because I was just in the waterfall, but I walked around this whole area and I was like, wow, this is really, really beautiful. Like, I just found this place by accident. Like, I just like drove in and was like, oh, damn, nice. There was like a little beach and everything. So I spent the evening there chatting with my best friend on the phone. And then the next day I went to another like lake area to meditate, but then it wasn't really like all that great. But I did see this little cutie and I couldn't help but take videos, so enjoy. Then I headed to Pittsburgh. So this was supposed to be like some like scenic like overlook, and it was like nice, but I don't know if I've just been away from like civilization for so long, but I felt like a little not unsafe. Like, it wasn't the hood, but like I was just felt like I had to be cautious with my car, and I covered all the windows, and then like I don't know, some people were kind of like staring at me, some people hit on me at the park, and I just like kind of was over it and was like, I'll just drive around the city. And then I ended up at this park and where I took a long nap and just relaxed, talked to my friend, and I caught a lot of beautiful sunsets in Pennsylvania. This was just nearby the park. I just decided to take a little walk, and then I actually ended up going back to the park for sunset because it had such a nice view. I spent a lot of my time in Pennsylvania at bookstores because I don't know, I was just kind of like bored and wanted to like look at books and stuff. But I did explore a little bit more of the cities. I kind of forgot what part of Pennsylvania this part was, this little like graffiti area, but it was like a cute little chill view of the city. I did end up going to around State College, and yeah, I tried to watch the sunset. The clouds looked cool. It was cute. Someone was like having an entire picnic. But the next day I went to Harrisburg. So I saw that there's just like this island in like the middle of the city, so I decided to go to it, and I'm just gonna walk around and see what's up. So I drove to the island that's like in the middle of like the water in the middle of the city, and I just kind of walked around the whole island. There was like I think like 2 hour parking, so I had to finish everything in like 2 hours, and it was nice. It was cute. It was like strangely dead. Like there's not a lot of people. I guess there's just not a lot of people in Pennsylvania. I mean, I'm from California. I'm used to there being like a fuck ton of people. So it was interesting to see such a pretty little town, such a nice little city with like not a lot of people. This place was unique. It was like supposed to be like a beach club, but then obviously it's not a beach. Like it's all like cemented and stuff. So I thought that was an interesting concept. But it was a very, very nice little area. And I walked across the bridge into the actual city where like the downtown area is, and I decided to walk around downtown. Mind you, I'm trying to keep this all like within my like 2 hour limit. But there were some really pretty sights. Like I was like, oh, if I lived here, I would totally have like a photographer take pictures of me here or there. And I was like, oh, like kind of made me miss exploring San Francisco back when I used to do that a lot. Except this is like way scaled down, like not even remotely close to being the size of San Francisco. There was a lot of pretty architecture though, and I think I don't know if this is like City Hall or like, I forgot. But it was really pretty. It had like a big fountain, and I was just like amazed, and it felt kind of good. I mean, the water was probably disgusting, but I stood by it and got like a little bit of mist sprayed on me. It was pretty hot that day, so I was pretty glad to have that. And then I just decided to just walk around. I didn't really have a destination. I didn't really have anything particular to look at. So I was just kind of walking around and observing and looking at how like the city is. And this whole time I'm trying to keep watch on the time and make sure I don't go over my limit so I don't get ticketed or anything. But yeah, eventually I make myself back to like the water side because honestly, that was so pretty. Even after just a little bit of walking in the city, I still want to be by the water. So I made it back to my car, and then I was like, okay, I gotta find somewhere to sleep. So I go over to York, and I sleep at this like Lowe's, and I catch like the most magnificent freaking sunset. Like, look at this. Look at it. It's so beautiful. And then I also had a thought, like, okay, if New York is like next to Pennsylvania, and this is York, Pennsylvania, does that mean this is the old York? And New York is the New York? Like, I don't know if that's a stupid question, but I was like, am I in old York? Hi. I don't have anywhere else to put my phone, but I got a new windshield cover thing. It's retractable. So we're gonna try it out for the night. Yo, that's dope. And then this is it's charging, so I haven't tried it yet, but it's a aroma diffuser, essential oil diffuser. So yeah, and I am charging my vacuum because it needs to be charged and I need a vacuum. And I got a new fridge, and yeah, we're gonna test out the fridge. I don't have a generator for it yet, so I'm gonna see if it can survive the night and also not drain my battery. That'd be terrible.